Okay, we're on to the big body part now, legs. One of the hardest body parts to train, but one of the most productive workouts you're ever going to have. This really works you hard, but it promotes growth throughout the whole of your body. The thing to remember is your legs entail half of your body. So of course they're going to use one, more weight, and two, they're going to take more out of you. So just be aware of that. Leg training, when done properly, is hard. But if you train hard, you do get results. Now, the most important things, let's just go through a few things. Get Bobby here to go down to my feet. What we're looking for is a shoulder width grip apart. That's a nice general stance we can start with. Now, just for a little rules for you, if your feet are narrower together, obviously your balance is not as good, but what you're doing is you're working the outside of your thigh, the sweep, which is here. When you've got your legs out wider, you're in a very strong position, you're working more the inside of your thigh. So we're going to start with a nice basic stance. I don't particularly like doing these too much because I don't like to train heavy. The heavier you train, the more chance you have of getting injured. So this is something more of a power lifter will do. You can of course try it, but I like this because it gives me the narrow, gives me that nice sweep. So it makes my legs look even bigger than what they really are. So we're going to start now with a nice basic grip. Now, you definitely need to wear a belt for squats. That's a given because it puts a lot of pressure on your lower back. When you do this, everything is smooth and controlled. There's no bouncing. There's no pausing throughout it. It's just one constant movement. Don't go too heavy. Use a form that you can handle. Because remember, I'm 240 pounds. Just by me going up and down, I'm already lifting a great deal of weight. So be aware of that when you're training. I'm going to grab the weight and we'll get into it. Okay. I like to start like this, put my hands out wide, take it up to my chest, up overhead, and then down behind my neck. Make sure this is comfortable, make sure you're stable. Looking up. Very important. I'm not looking at the camera, I'm going to look up. Because if I look up, that's the way my body will stay. I look down, I'm going to fall down. Where you look is where you go. Remember that. Okay, that's with anything in life, not just weight training. Whatever you look at is what you're going to achieve. So I'm looking at achieving a beautiful, complete, full set for you guys. So let's see what I can do. Taking a big breath in. 1. 2. 3. Now, one thing about this, I don't go all the way to the bottom. I used to. But when you go below parallel, when you go rock bottom, you're hurting your knees. You're putting a lot of stress on your knees. So for that reason, I won't do them. I'll just go down to the point where my legs are parallel with the ground. So it's 1. Feeling it all in the front of the legs there. 2. A few things I'm not doing. I'm not. And you don't need to make a lot of noise. A lot of people in the gym, the more they grunt, the more you look at them. You're at home. You don't need anyone looking at you. Get your music going. Nice smooth form. Oh, like a ballerina is when I think about it. I'm controlling everything. Okay, so that there, that is a squat. That is one of the best movements you can do for overall body growth. Now we've got another variation to that. Same rules apply with the feet. Everything's the same. But this is called squats, but we're going to do them to the front. Now, take them up on the shoulders up here like this. What you're going to do is you're going to get them parked behind your front delts and against your neck. So as you can see, that's sitting in there, in that little ridge. That's what you want to look for. I would advise if you don't have as much meat up here as I do, use a towel or a cushioning or something to take the weight off your shoulders, because sometimes this will sit on your bone if you haven't been training a while. So once again, we're looking straight ahead. Down slow, under control, pausing and squeezing up. Down slow, under control. At no point am I going all the way to the floor. I'm taking my legs to parallel. I'm going to go to the side for you, and you can see how low I'm going. Parallel. Not down here like this. That's wrong. This is right. 1. 2. One more because I'm about to fall over. Woo! Let it roll down.